Okay, so I think we found the actual view spot, and it said on the all trails that there was a little spur trail here, and this is what we're on, and this is supposed to get us to another view, and it looks like it's opening up pretty good here. And over on the other side of this mountain there is a little church over there. Wow, okay, here's the end. The spur trail. Wow, hey, look at this. Look at that view. Morning, I guess. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Washington. Today we are at Wenatchee National Forest, specifically Canyon Crest Trail. So we are just outside of, get my watch going here, just outside of Leavenworth, Washington, and we're going to do Leavenworth this afternoon. But before we do Leavenworth, we decided let's get up into the mountains of the Enchantments and do a little bit of a hike. So got the parents today with us. Found a hike, Canyon Crest Trail. Here it's maybe 10 minutes from town, up a little dirt road, not too bad, but bad enough that you couldn't get up in the winter. And it's going to be about a 3.5 mile walk up the trail here. You can see, so 3.5 miles, I believe it's like 500 feet of elevation gain. And over that 3.5, it's an out and back. Well, I think it's a loop, but it's kind of an out and back. So, should be, I think. Yeah, let me see. So we'll start up this trail here. So what's the date today?
14th.
It is May 14th, 2025. We got some beautiful weather. I can barely see a cloud in the sky. Sunny. It's supposed to be low 60s today. So perfect day for a hike. Okay. Expecting to see some good mountain views of the Enchantments here. So let's go ahead and get up the trail, see if we can make sure this is the right trail. I believe it is. And see, I'll come back when we get a little bit closer. Okay, so we're almost 3/4 mile up the hill, and taking a little bit of a break because we're doing all of our elevation here at the beginning. We're 3/4 of the way. The first mile's got a good amount of the elevation gain. So we've been getting little peeks of these views through the trees here, but nothing. They have some spots off the trail that are marked as viewpoints. We haven't reached any of those yet, so we should get some really good views coming up. So far so good. 3/4 mile, about 20 minutes, and we're taking our time making it up here. Once we get up to elevation, I think it'll be better where it's more flat. And I think I said it was the Canyon Crest Trail, and it is the Canyon Crest Trail we're doing, but it's via the Rat Crest Trail or something like that. It's because it's two trails that kind of have merged into one as a loop. So it's kind of one trail up, and then the two trails split off, but they are conjoined at the top. So we're gonna kind of do both of them. So far so good. It looks like it's kind of almost a service road up here. If a vehicle needed to get up here, it could. I think the whole way, at least on Google Maps, is marked as kind of a service road. So it should be nice, big, flat, well-worn, easy to find. There just isn't any markers for the actual trail. We saw one sign that said Canyon Crest Trail, but that's it. We have not seen any marks on any trees or anything else, just that we're on the trail. So maybe it could use a little better marking, I don't know. So okay, we're gonna go ahead, get some steps under us, and we'll come back hopefully with a view. Okay, so we tried to take the Rat Crest Trail and ended up missing the turn off. So we were on the Canyon Crest Trail here. Here we go. And finally got to the end now where we can get to the Rat Creek Trail. Here we go. So here's a sign, Canyon Crest Trail, which is, I guess, supposed to be pointing us this way, because I don't think, unless it continues that way, that's not the way we're going, because we want to go to Rat Creek, which is this way. We should be getting some decent views of these mountains here. So this is our turnaround, just about the halfway point, and hopefully lots of views after this. Okay, so we've gotten to the turnaround here, and the first good lookout. Very nice. Looks like you can see a little bit more from over here. Yeah, look at that. Good view. Micah's enjoying the view. Wow. So the where we stopped was actually right there. We didn't realize that the view was 30 feet away.
With seats.
Yeah, with seats. So we'll sit here for a few minutes and take in the enchantments here for a few more minutes, and then we're gonna start heading down the hike and finish the Rat Creek Trail. Okay, so I think we found the actual view spot, and it said on the all trails that there was a little spur trail here, and this is what we're on, and this is supposed to get us to another view, and it looks like it's opening up pretty good here. And over on the other side of this mountain there is a little church over there. Wow, okay, here's the end. The spur trail. Wow, hey, look at this. Look at that view. Doesn't get much better than this, huh? Wow. Let me get up on this rock. Let's see. We can see a little bit better. Oh, look at that. And up here, I can actually see into Leavenworth. And we got mountains almost every direction. There we go.
Mommy.
Don't get views like this everywhere. Okay, let's go ahead, take in some of these views, and head down the trail and look for some more. we're headed back. We're at just over 2 miles, and the whole thing is supposed to be about 3.5 miles long. We're getting awesome wildflower coverage. You can see a lot of these white flowers. I don't know what they are. If you know, let me know. I think they're making getting lots of sweet smells. That must be coming from them. And then over on our left here, we've been getting great mountain views and peaks of Leavenworth just over the hillside there. So really great hike. Somebody maybe not as liking the hike as much as everybody else. Here's the town you can see through there. But really awesome, I would say unique hike. You don't get many hikes like this. And I think we did actually missing the first switch and staying to the left instead of the right. Yeah, look at that. I don't think, I think missing that was a good idea, going to the left instead of staying on the Canyon Crest Trail was definitely the way to go, and come back on the Rat Creek Trail. You're getting the views here toward the end and the whole way back, and then all mostly downhill. Really great. We're just hiking through all these flowers. So just an awesome hike with some great views. So I think I'll just wrap it up here. If we get any more views or anything, then I'll come back right now. If not, then we'll just continue on and wrap up the video. So if you like the video, hit the like button now. Comment, you have any comments, questions, anything we missed, anything we need to do here in Leavenworth, let us know. Might be in the next video, who knows. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. Subscribe now for more views like this. We're taking you everywhere we can go, all around Washington right now, and should be getting to some awesome videos from Europe here next, after this series. So lots more from Washington coming, and plenty more after that. So until then, we'll see you in the next one.